Coming up on this episode of Outlook TV, Pride Parade from Montreal.
The New West Pride Festival.
Empress Fancy Pants covers Edmonton Coronation. And much, much more. Hello and welcome to Outlook TV. I'm Rebecca Wyman.
And my name is T. We'd like to thank the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations for the honor and privilege to film this episode of Outlook TV on their traditional unceded lands.
Outlook TV is the queer news magazine show that brings you the stories that matter the most from coast to coast. We're coming to you from Lupolo Brewing in beautiful Vancouver, but we're going to kick it off in Montreal.
They are back celebrating Pride with their community days.
Hello everyone, salut tout le monde. Montreal Community Days takes over the gay village and recognizes the importance of our community coming together. Let's find out who is here.
It's important to be part of the community day because you need to be able to talk to people, to meet the people, to answer the questions, to showcase to the youth what is the LGBTQ community about.
We can reach out to people, gay people, people from the LGBT community, but also people who are not part of this community, to talk about what we do, the work that we do, and also the fights that we have.
That's the way to reach out to the public and to raise awareness even more than just for the employees, but with everybody who stop by.
To be part of community days because we are part of the community. We are everyday people that struggle with the disease of addiction and need the support of everyone.
Community it's the way to go, you know. I don't know how else to say it. The community outreach works, and it's a method of prevention that works, and we're here to promote that.
Happy Pride!
We need to meet people in the street so that they know there are a committee, LGBTQ committee in the police force since 5 years. We just celebrate our 5th anniversary just recently.
The Journée Communautaire is an excellent location within Montreal to showcase our team and the inclusivity of our team. We are an explicitly queer and trans space, and it's just a fun new sport, so it's a way to advertise what kind of sport we play.
We are talking to our readers. We're like some of our readers are taking some issues that they missed over the year.
It's important that we do the community days with Pride here because we want the community to know who we are and what we do. We serve the community here. We do La Mère Noël, we do the Leukemia Foundation, we serve Indigenous women's shelters. So we want the community to know who we are and what we do and how we actually help them out.
So much to discover. André Tardif in Montreal for Outlook TV. Bonne fierté, happy Pride.
Let's head off to Edmonton for Coronation.
Rain 47 did an amazing job this year, so let's find out all their successes. It's that time of year to celebrate the Monarchs of Edmonton, Alberta. They've had a record banner year, fundraising over $100,000, and they have 3 aspiring new candidates hoping to get the crown for next year. Let's go see the entire night.
I stand here, I've been spending a lot of time reflecting, and I get very emotional about it because the entire team All the title holders of Reign 47 as well as our board did an incredible job and really held it together. We raised more money for our charities and organizations and our bursary recipients than I ever could have imagined. With the more kings that are getting involved and being a drag king and being an emperor, it's honestly, it's a really nice way to kind of push the gender normatives that people are so used to and being here more male representing in an organization that, you know, historically it's been a lot of huge ball gowns, been a lot of beauty. And then I just show up and I try and look as handsome as possible and like get a little bit of recognition and pay my dues and respect to the people that came before me. But it's incredible to be able to stand here in this amazing organization that goes coast to coast.
It was like a siren, a secret song.
The majority of the money we raise this year is going to go to bursaries, so that's going to queer students here locally in Edmonton. And then we've had events pretty much every month for different smaller nonprofit charities throughout the city, so there's a good 15 or 16 different charities all receiving money tonight too. But I think we're around 120,000 total raised. We've given some money out already too this year, so.
I used to feel so inspired.
I'm like a traditionalist. I love tradition. I love new things happening, but I feel there still can be room in today's society for either an empress or an emperor, along with an empress. So I feel tradition is important, but changing with the times as well.
I'm running for a monarch title because I find that in our organization there is maybe a lack thereof of inclusivity, and I definitely want to focus on that, especially when it comes to trans and non-binary individuals. So I'm working to make space for those people. So I would be wanting to mostly raise money for the bursary because we always do, but also the Queer and Trans Health Collective. It's an organization here that really focuses on every little touch point in the like the queer community. So like addiction issues and like homelessness and just like getting the right like trans medical care and the whole thing. They advocate for every single person in our queer communities.
But it's been a long time since I felt this good on my own.
As a AFAB non-binary person, I very much I try my best to connect my drag with my identity. Even though I do feminine drag, I don't see myself as a feminine. Like I don't consider myself a queen. I consider myself a clown more than anything. So I want to run as an empress and run as that title and represent. So my drag has been monumental, and alongside that, I also want to see change. I know a lot of people in my life who don't fully feel like they belong in the ICWR, and I want to help create more space within the organization so that those people can feel like they belong no matter what their identity is.
And greet the people of your realm, and those realms both near and far. College.
Congratulations to the monarchs of Reign 48 for Edmonton, Alberta. My name is Empress Sister Fancy Pants for Outlook TV.
It's time for us to take a little break now.
At Outlook TV, we take September 30th as a day to reflect for Truth and Reconciliation Day.
Be that person for our Canadian friends and Imperials here to be.
I've met and stuff, but yes, I always thought.
Welcome back. You're watching Outlook TV.
Minor Disappointment is our next reporter. However, they came in big with a story on New West Pride.
Every year in New Westminster, hundreds of people gather along Columbia Street for the annual New West Pride Street Festival. Join us as we check out the celebrations and the festivities ahead.
Well, New West Pride is an organization that seeks to promote diversity, inclusivity, and belonging among people of all gender orientations and sexual orientations. So we do that by hosting events throughout the year, as well as this amazing festival, which we're putting on today.
I'm really gonna miss you picking fights and me falling for it.
New Westminster Pride is an organization that has been here for about 13 or 14 years. It's really a community organization that is very key in grassroots, trying to focus on not just New Westminster, but the other areas around it. New Westminster, we're situated in a very unique location between Vancouver and also the Fraser Valley, so we get such a huge turnout throughout the Lower Mainland and beyond.
What else are you gonna do? And now, just like out in blade, which
which I also took from them as well.
One of the things we're looking forward to this year is a site-wide liquor license for the first time. So everywhere from, we have a little buffer zone in between the intoxicated sober lounge and the start of the site-wide liquor license. They can take that drink with them throughout the festival as they're perusing vendor tables, as they're watching the entertainment, and we just think that'll be a really nice way of, not having everybody stuck in a beer garden. You can kind of get out and enjoy the festival the whole time.
Well, we entered the contest because we really just wanted to bring our dog for Pride. This is her first Pride, and we wanted to be able to spoil her if she won. So we're actually really excited that they had prizes, that she was able to enter a contest, and that we won. We're going to go spoil her with some treats and beds and toys.
Steel and Oak has been involved with many of the events that happen around New West, and Pride is one of the biggest events of the year, and it's a great opportunity to be involved with the community and really just be in touch with the people who live in the city.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride! Happy Pride!
From New Westminster, British Columbia, I'm Minor Disappointment for Outlook TV.
We're off to the Hammer now to check out Coronation.
It's actually Hamilton, not the Hammer.
Whatever.
We are at Coronation 29 for Waterfall Empire. It's the first time we're celebrating the step down and year of two trans monarchs. Let's take a journey through the red light district.
One of the mantras of our reigns was telling trans stories and raising trans voices. And that's what we were able to do this year, was have such a diverse upper house of people and really acknowledge their existence within the ICS, within our communities, raise their voices, celebrate them, and talk about their journeys. In Hamilton, we fundraise for SWAP, which is the Sex Workers Action Program. Out of Kitchener, we're raising funds for In Selma House. It is a home for people escaping domestic violence situations. And out of Niagara, we're raising funds for Start Me Up Niagara. And their mandate is to help people in the Niagara region, raise them up out of poverty, help them find jobs.
This is my first Canadian coronation and the first time in 34 years that I am in Canada. And it's a great opportunity for me to be here. The courts here in Canada spend a great deal of time and money coming down and seeing us in the United States. And so, of course, I want to be that person for our Canadian friends and Imperials here to be sure that I show the same respect and come and see them.
It was a good year. It's nice to be back in person from a lot of non-in-person stuff during COVID. We got to travel. We got to meet a bunch of great people. It's nice to be able to do that after not being able to do it for so long. So Trans Talk is just like a meeting with trans people and allies. And, some people, they have questions. So, they'll ask so that we can answer it, help them out, help them understand things.
I always picture myself as being part of the court, as long as I can, I'm going to be part of this court. I didn't think I ever expected to be where I am today in regards to both my standing as Empress and my work through the court and through the charities I've met and stuff. But yes, I always thought I would still be with the court as long as I could be. I am doing my 10-year anniversary walk, and I'm doing something a little different tonight. There's actually going to be a message behind it, and I've never done something like that before, so I'm very nervous about it. But I really hope the message is received well and that people enjoy it.
Emperor Kieran A. Keegan and Empress Chantal Duvaldez.
Thank you for your community service and representation. My name is Empress Sister Fancy Pants for Outlook TV.
We're going to have to take another break now.
Rebecca has to go get her wallet to purchase a certain t-shirt.
Have you seen these? Beautiful.
Hey, I'm Randall McDonald. I'm a Fabulista, and you are watching Outlook TV.
Welcome back. You're watching Outlook TV.
We've got Randall to the rescue for some comic relief.
On location today at Liberty Versailles to interview Fabulista Randall McDonald for his brand new teleshow, Randall to the Rescue. Let's go talk to Randall.
I have talked to so many production companies over the years about doing a show. Unfortunately, so many of them wanted me to follow the formula of conflict. And that's just not who I am. And I don't fight with people in real life. I'm not going to fight with people on TV. So I walked away from a lot of the projects because I truly believe you still have to have your integrity intact at the end of the day. And it just wasn't who I was. I was very lucky to reconnect with Matt Aldendykes, who I had worked with previously on different scripted TV shows, Delmar Marta and Tiny Plastic Man. And he had started a production company. He goes, we should do something together. And I have to admit, at this point, I was like, you know what? I've been talking about this for 8 years. I'm done. But he was very convincing. So we continued to look at sort of the previous concept I had for the show, which was about parties and lifestyle and that sort of thing. He said, you know what? We're going to throw all that out and we're going to do something different. And what we're going to do for this new show is a show where you help people find their fabulous, but you have to learn something as well.
Oh, that first time in my life I've put something on and it's actually fit me.
You look spectacular. I think the episode that kind of had the biggest impact on all of us as a crew was I helped or I worked with a person who's transitioning, and they were struggling finding clothes to fit properly just because it was a whole new world for them. So we went shopping and got him his first suit. And I'm feeling like I'm getting choked up here. We put the blazer on him because I kind of sized him up and I went, I think you're buying things too big, because he didn't know. And I put the blazer on him and it just fit beautifully. And the first words out of his mouth was, oh, I've never had anything fit before. And at the end of the episode, he looked so handsome and just, it was so wonderful. And we worked with Simons, and Simons was amazing. And big surprise to all of us, at the end of the episode, they gave him everything, his complete outfit.
Kids are in hockey as well?
Not yet, they're too young. They're, whoa.
And down we go. Ow.
One of the episodes, I was going to learn how to shoot a hockey puck. But unfortunately, I fell and shattered my wrist. But the good thing about it was we got some great footage of the hospital. So I definitely put the real into reality TV. Plus, my doctor was so hot. Oh my God, he was so hot. Dr. Polly Lolly, I was pretty sure he was a porn star. And my message of the show and my message of life is just be the most fabulous version of yourself that you can be. Don't try and be anybody else. That version's already taken. Be yourself and be the best of it. Be the most of it.
Wow, what an amazing show this is going to be. I can't wait for you to see it. I definitely learned how to be a fabulista, and along the way, Randall learned some new things, and he also helped his guests find their fabulous. This is Patrick Massey for Outlook TV in Edmonton, Alberta.
Now it's time to go, but I'll be back for another Fabulista show.
Okay, kids, be careful out there.
We're headed back to Montreal to check out more Pride action.
Finally, the parade is back.
Well, on Outlook TV, it's me, Ollie, and I'm here at a Montreal Pride Parade. It's about to start. We are so excited. It's only 5 minutes. It's been 2 years since we had a parade, so there's lots of excitement in the air. So let's check out all of the amazing clothes and what's happening here at Montreal Pride. so many colors here today at Montreal Pride. Two local celebrities, Miss Barbara the Bambad and Giselle Lullaby with a TV float. We just saw some dragon boating. Some amazing football and rugby, and there's more. I think we have some more football here. Australian football, which is amazing. Go Guillaume, go! Such a nice parade with lots of fun, colors, and glitter, and rainbows. For Outlook TV, this is Ali in Montreal.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Outlook TV, but we'll be back before I could down a beer.
I do not drink, so what I will do is check us out on all our social media platforms and consider volunteering.
Look, there's something for everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Rebecca Wyman.
And my name is T.
Stay safe, Canada.